Hello, welcome to Morning Flow. This is Leo Bray on behalf of Kristen Olson's Urban Yoga Center in Palm Springs. Visit us online at urbanyoga.org or Kristen Olson's Urban Yoga Center on Facebook to check out the class schedule and stop by the tip jar, contribute to support these offerings when you can. And if you're local, you can see on the schedule where we're available to meet in person at Ruth Hardy Park 5 mornings a week, practicing, of course, at a distance and with masks, all that good stuff. Starting out today, sitting or kneeling if you prefer, whatever is comfortable for you. You don't have to sit the way I'm sitting. If you like to, close your eyes, feel your contact with the ground. Let your breathing slow down and get deeper simply by focusing on it. Taking in your surroundings, whatever is touching upon your senses. Notice the movements of your breathing and the sensations that come with these movements. And observe whatever other sensations are present in your body. Scan your body and see what's going on. Making particular note of anything that doesn't feel so good so that you can stay mindful about it during practice. Remembering that you're always welcome to skip or modify any portion of practice, especially to accommodate any issues you have going on in your body today. Whenever your attention is drawn away from your breathing, noting what's going on in your body, just gently redirect, come back to these points of focus, these intentions of self-observation and self-care. And if you want to add any intentions of your own, you can do so now. Let those finish coming together in your head and sinking in, taking root. With our intentions in place, let's take 3 deep cleansing breaths. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth with a sighing sound. Let your chin come down towards your chest. We'll begin with some slow, gentle circles of the head to open the neck. Roll your ear towards your shoulder and let your head tip back. And on over to the other shoulder. Really take your time, maybe challenging yourself to see how slowly you can go. When you finish the next circle, take a few in the other direction. When you finish the next circle, lift your chin and look forward. Bring your hands to the sides and rest your fingertips on the ground. Inhale, raise your right arm up alongside your ear. As you exhale, reach to the left. Stay grounded in both sides of your seat. Feel the length from your hip up through your fingertips. Let that lower shoulder stay low. Stay relaxed. Inhale, come upright. Exhale, come into a twist. Bring the right hand to the ground behind you and your left hand to your right leg. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, invite your body to twist some more. Work your way up from the waist, seeing if on each exhale, your body wants to go a little further into the twist. And let yourself unwind and come back to center. Inhale, lift your left arm up. And then exhale, reach to the right. Inhale to bring yourself upright. As you exhale, come into the other seated twist. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, twist some more. Let yourself unwind and come back to center. Make your way up to your hands. Bringing your hips above your knees, your shoulders above your wrist or behind your wrist if it's too much on your wrist. Have your shoulders right above. Inhale, bring your heart forward. Let your head and tailbone go up. Exhale, draw your heart up. Let your head and tailbone come down. And continue at the pace of your own breath for a few more rounds. After your next exhale, come back to table with your spine parallel to the ground. Reach back and press into the ball of your right foot. Feel your heel move away from your tailbone, your leg lengthen and hip open. With an inhale, pick that foot up, reach back through the sole of your foot. With your next inhale, reach your left arm to the side. Bend your knee, reach back. See if you can take hold of your foot, ankle, or pant leg. Kick against your hand, lift your knee and your chin. Release and lower down. Reach back, press into the ball of your left foot. Breathe length down into your leg. With an inhale, pick your foot up and reach straight back. With your next inhale, reach your right arm to the side. Bend your knee, reach back, see about that fine. Release the lower down. Step your right foot up between your hands and your left foot up to meet it. Hang out in forward fold, swaying back and forth. Head and arms heavy. Hands might drag on the ground. Hang in the air or clasp your elbows. Gently shake your head. And nod your head. Inhale, lift up halfway, hands to the front of your leg. Push against your legs, help the crown of your head draw forward away from your tailbone. Exhale, relax down. Inhale, roll to standing, hands overhead, palms together. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Let your hands down at your side. Raise your right shoulder towards your ear and shift it back and let it down. And your left shoulder up, back, and down. Inhale, reach out to the side. Exhale, reach for your shoulder blades and hug yourself, or if you like, take eagle arms, intertwining your arms, bringing your hands together. If you're in eagle, then move your elbows and hands forward and up. Inhale to open up again. As you exhale, cross the other way. Inhale, open up. Exhale, let your arms down. Inhale, your arms out and up. Interlace your fingers, reach your palms up, and look up at your hands, lift up your heart. Inhale to bring yourself upright. Exhale to bend to the left. Feel the length through both arms and try to keep the right heel anchored. Inhale to come upright. Exhale to bend to the right. Inhale, come up. Exhale, let your arms come down. Inhale, your arms out and up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Step back to plank. Taking a couple breaths to really find a nice, long, solid plank shape with the hips in line with the shoulders and knees. Knees can always be on the ground for a shorter plank. Exhale, slowly lower down with your elbows in close, all the way down. Press into your hands, inhale, lift your head and chest to whatever height feels okay in your lower back. Each time we do this, just listen to your body to choose your heart opener. Exhale, rock back and up to downward facing dog. Maybe pass through table for a gentler transition. Pedal your feet up and down. Walk your dog. Eventually find some stillness for a breath or two. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, back down. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale down. Step back to plank. This time as you exhale, lower maybe just halfway, all the way if you like. Inhale to bring your heart forward. Exhale, back and up. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, down. Step back to plank. On an exhale, lower. Inhale to come forward. Exhale, back and up. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Bend your knee, stack your hips. Lift your foot, make a couple circles with your knee in each direction. And square your hip down. Exhale, draw your knee towards your left elbow. Inhale, reach your leg up. Exhale, draw your knee towards your nose, plant your foot between your hands. Spin the back heel down. Tense your fingers. Inhale, reach forward, reach up, warrior one. I did this the wrong way, I'm turning around. When I get to the warrior two, I'll be lined up the wrong way for the camera. So ground into the outer edge of your right foot and the ball of your left foot. Take up a lot of the width of your mat. Nice wide stance. Make a railroad track with 1 foot on each track. Check the left knee. See that it's aimed in the same direction as your left toe. Let your shoulders come down a little bit away from your ears. Turn your pinkies in towards each other so your palms face back. Bring your elbows down to your ribcage. Lower your forearms parallel to the ground. Bring your elbows in. Inhale, slide your hands out. Exhale, slide them forward. 3 more times. Inhale. Exhale. And bring your hands to your hips. Pivot your right foot open more so your feet are perpendicular. And bring it in line behind your left foot. So no more railroad tracks, on a rail now. And maybe you deepen your stance. That's what my body seems to want here. Front knee still aims where the front toes are aimed. Square your shoulders above your hips. Lined up on the long edge of the mat. Reach your arms to the side. Look over your left fingertips. Inhale, rotate back. Exhale, rotate forward. You can bend your elbows if it helps you get more rotation. Maybe you can feel your shoulder blades sliding up and down your back. Then turn just your left palm up. See if you can keep your lower body as it is. Inhale, tip back and reach up, reverse warrior. Left hand up above your face, look up towards it. Your right hand could rest lightly on your right leg or press your right hip for support. Come across your lower back in a half bind. Exhale, tip forward. Left forearm lightly to left side. Reach forward with your right arm. Side angle. If you like, you could circle this right arm, the top arm. To play with more core engagement, you could extend the bottom arm out front, out to the side, still keeping the lower body still. Bring the bottom arm back in if it's extended. We'll do a dancing warrior, whole body staying still. Inhale, reverse warrior, sit back, reach up. Exhale to side angle, sit forward, reach forward. You can track the left hand with your eyes the whole time, if you like. Rapid movement, smooth and continuous. And then from your next side angle, let's inhale back up to warrior two. And we'll do another dance from warrior two to gentle warrior. Inhale, straighten your left leg, raise your arms, turn your head 90 degrees to the right. Exhale, lower your arms, turn your head to the left, bend your knee. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. And from your next warrior two, straighten the front leg most of the way, keep a little bend in that knee. Draw your right hip back towards your right foot. Slide your left hand forward and tip. Left hand down, right hand up, triangle pose. This bottom hand might come to the ground or to a block or hang in the air or rest on your leg. Feet inside or outside leg. Bring your right hand to your right hip. Inhale, reach your left hand forward and stand. Bring your left hand to your left hip. Pivot onto the ball of your right foot and step forward, big step. And I'm going to take a drink before we do all that on the other side. When you're ready, from the end of the mat, inhale out and up. Exhale to fold forward. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale to fold. Step back to plank. On an exhale, lower. Inhale, bring your heart forward. Exhale, back and up. Inhale, raise your right leg. Bend your knee. Back your hips. Flex your foot. Make those circles with your knee in each direction. Square your hip down. Exhale, draw your knee towards your right elbow. Inhale, reach your leg up. Exhale, draw your knee forward and plant your foot between your hands. Tense your fingers. Spin the back heel down. Ground into the outer edge of that foot. Inhale, reach forward, reach up. Warrior one, you can adjust the placement of your feet. I'm making the stance wider now than I'm up here, coming right by the edges of the mat with both feet. Relax shoulders down a bit. Pinkies in. Warrior one. Bring your elbows to your rib cage. Lower your forearms parallel to the ground. Inhale, slide hands apart. Exhale, slide your hands towards each other. A few more breaths. Bring your hands to your hips. Pivot your left foot open. Slide it in line behind your right foot. Deepen your stance if you like. Square your shoulders. Extend your arm. Look over your right fingertips. Inhale, turn your palms up. Exhale, rotate forward. A few more breaths, a few more rotations back and forth. And turn your right palm up, keeping the lower body just like this as best you can. Inhale, sit back, reach up, reverse warrior. With an exhale, tip forward and reach forward, come to side angle. Circle the left arm if you like. Extend your right arm if you like. If right arm's extended, bring it back in. First warrior dance, inhale, reverse. Exhale, to side angle. Continue at the pace of your own breath. From side angle, inhale, back up to warrior two. And dance to gentle warrior. Inhale, glide up, gentle warrior. Exhale, glide down, warrior two. And from warrior two, straighten the right leg most of the way. Set up for triangle. Draw the left hip back. Slide the right hand forward. And stack your hands, stack your shoulders. Bring your left hand to your left hip. Reach your right hand forward, stand. Right hand to right hip. And onto the ball of your back foot. And step forward. Drink as needed. Hot here today. I have a new shade canopy on the terrace, but as it happens, there's a stripe of sunlight between the roof and the canopy right in the middle of the night right now. Inhale out and up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Step back to plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, bring the heart forward. Exhale, back and up. And take 3 cleansing breaths. Let your knees down. Make your way to child's pose for a minute. Bring your big toes together. Send your knees out by the edges of your mat. Now let's establish your knees and keep them in closer. Back towards your heels. Bring your hands forward. Let your head come down. And come back where we started to noticing your breath and your body in quiet stillness. Inhale to come forward and up the table. And take your time, make your way back and up to one last downward dog. Walk the hands back to your feet. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands up. Play with some balancing and some hip work. Shift your weight from one leg to the other with your feet planted. Bring the weight into your left leg. Lift your right knee. Maybe your back is parallel to the ground. Oops, maybe you fall and start over. That happens to all of us. Cross your ankle above your left knee. Turn your right knee towards the ground. Flex your right toes towards your shin. Keep pressing your hands together into your sternum and release the front of your left hip, the back of your left knee, front of your left ankle, like you're going to sit down on a bench with your legs crossed. Stay long in the spine. Think of your elbows approaching in your foot. Maybe one touches, maybe both, maybe neither. I never know until I'm down here what's going to happen with that elbow contact. It's nicely steadying when it happens. Just see how far the hip wants to go. You can start over anytime if you fall or if you choose to come out and start over. Sometimes it's a choice, sometimes it isn't. Inhale, straighten up. Uncross, release, shake it out. Shake anything that wants to shake. Generally, it's a standing leg, but sometimes a little of everything. I learned not to shake my face with the headphones on because it makes the headphones fall off. Bring your hands to your heart and shift back and forth again as many times as you like. And when you're ready, bring the weight into your right leg. Pick up your left knee. Cross your ankle. Turn your knee down. Put your toes up. Pressing your hands together, strong energy to the midline. Start to release into your cross-legged feet. Inhaling, slowly straighten up, uncross, release, shake it out. I'm going to grab another sip of water. In Palm Springs, it's hot and dry here. It's never dry. It's hot and fairly humid right now. Now let's play with Warrior 3. You might use blocks. You could also use a wall or a steady piece of furniture nearby. And there are different ways we can come into this balance. We're going to come up on one leg and see about bringing the other leg and the torso parallel to the ground. So a sort of more active way to come into it is from a lunge and pop forward, reaching back with the foot. Now, this way, using the blocks or maybe chair or desk or something is more accessible, gentler, safer. It might feel safer. You can just lean your weight into your support of your hand and the one leg, and inhale, reach the other leg up. Picture your body parallel to the ground. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. And you can use your props or your furniture or your wall as little or as much as you like. And if you're steady without grabbing on, you could always explore other arm expressions, reaching your hands back, sides, or forward, or keeping sharp. Letting the standing knee stay soft, bouncy, responsive like a good functioning shock absorber. You can always come back to grabbing your blocks, your chair, whatever you're using. Exhale, lower your foot. Inhale, slowly stand. Shake as needed. When you're ready, you can come into it on the other side. Your choice, whether you come from the lunge or come in from the gentler way. See, I thought I wanted to come in that way. And then once I came up, my back needed more support. You never know. It's always an exploration, not just every day, but on each side. That first side felt strong and stable. The second side, my lower back, didn't feel so strong and stable. So we have the blocks. Or maybe just one block. Can always play around, explore, change our mind. And even if you're holding on to something for support, you can explore different expressions with the other arm. Exhale, lower your foot. Inhale, slowly stand. And shake as needed. Now let's come down and have a seat. Having a drink on the way to my seat. Extend your legs forward and flex your feet back towards you. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, fold down over your legs. Let your knees bend if they want to. On the inhale, think of the crown of your head reaching forward. On the exhale, think of lowering some more. Inhaling, walk your hands up the front of your legs and sit up. Use your arms to nudge your legs apart to whatever degree feels okay in your body today. And then bring your left foot to your right leg, like tree pose. Pivot your torso, aim your sternum at your right foot and flex that right foot back towards you. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold down over your legs. May the fold deepen over the next couple breaths. Reach your right arm to the side and turn your head to look towards your hand. Turn your thumb down, reach for your left hip, and draw your right shoulder back. Extend your arm and bring your right hand back to your left hand. Reach your left arm to the side and turn your head to the left. Turn your thumb down, reach for your right hip, and draw your left shoulder back. Extend your arm, turn your thumb up again, reach your arm up alongside your head, reach your left hand over towards your right hand. Reach back up and back out, and bring your arm back across. And walk your hand up your leg. Sit up. Let your arms help extend the left leg out. Bend the right leg, bring the foot across. Pivot your torso. Flex your left foot. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold down. Reach your left arm out. Turn your head to the left. Turn your thumb down. Reach for your right hip and draw your left shoulder back. Extend your arm. Bring your left hand back over to your right hand. Reach your right arm out. Turn your head to the right. Turn your thumb down. Reach for your left hip and draw your right shoulder back. Extend your arm. Turn your thumb up. Reach up alongside your ear, overhead towards your left hand. Slowly reach up and out and sweep your arm across. Right hand rejoins the left hand. Walk your hands up your legs and sit up. Using your arms, extend the right leg. Bring your feet together as far away from your pelvis as you can. Grab the mat, reaching under or over your ankles. Either one's fine. And walk your hands forward on the mat. Let your head drop, let your neck go. Breathe into your lower back. Slowly walk your hands back and lift your torso again. One more forward fold, draw your heels in as close as you can, keeping your feet together. Interlace your fingers and grab your toes in your hand. Wiggle on your seat, bring the bones in your seat closer to the ground to tilt your pelvis forward. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward, spine long at first. With the long spine, stop lowering, let your head lower, and breathe into your hips. Inhale, slowly sit up. Bring your hands to your knees, lift your knees towards each other. Rest your hands on the ground. Wiggle your feet out to the edges of the mat. Let your knees go back and forth. Maybe turn your head to the opposite side as your knees go down. And bring your feet in about hip width apart. Come down onto your back for bridge pose. You wind up lying down with your heels as close in as you can get them. If you have blocks, you might put a block between your knees on the middle position. Set your knees hip width apart like your ankles. Press into the soles of your feet. Inhale to lift your hips up. If you want to go deeper, opening your heart, wriggle your shoulder blades in, clasp your hands under you, reach your knuckles towards your heels. If you're clasping your hands, release them. Exhale, slowly let yourself down. And we'll explore bridge for a couple of minutes. Inhale to go up. Exhale to go down. You could do this as many times as you like. To make it more challenging, move more slowly, go less higher. I'll repeat the bind. We'll take extra breaths at the top. You could always take extra breaths at the bottom. And whenever you've had enough of these floating up and down, we'll come to the bridge. I'm going there now because my lower back. I'm so happy. Bring a block under you while you raise up, and then lower down on top of the block. Let the block come to your sacrum, small of your back, and just let the block do the work. So maybe you want more ups and downs before you come to rest, or maybe you're already resting like me. Always listening to the body. For me, when I did that second warrior tree, this intermittent problem I've had in my sacral area for a few years started acting up. So I'm taking more supportive bridge and floating up and down. The block under the sacrum can bring some nice release in the muscles of the lower back, throughout the pelvis. It can be helpful to think of sending your breath through the block. This somehow helps the body accept the support more fully, helps you to relax against the support under you. I don't know who figured this out, but it works. Thanks to whoever that was. And let's come out of supported grip when you're ready. Press into the soles of your feet. Inhale to lift your hips up. Remove the block from underneath you. Nice and slowly exhaling. Come down and just pause for some breath. Let you land on the ground again. Move your blocks out of the way. Bring your knees towards your chest. Hug your knees and rock and roll to massage your back against the ground. And a nice simple cooling twist. Draw your knees towards your chest. Reach your arms to the sides. Feel your shoulder blades press to the ground. You keep your shoulders on the ground. Let your legs go to the left and your head turn to the right. The closer your knees are to your chest, the deeper the twist will be, the more sensation you'll get. So you can regulate that for yourself. And don't worry about how far your legs go. If you keep your shoulders grounded, your legs will go where they need to. Slowly bring your head and your knees back through center and just let the movement continue to take you into the opposite foot. Come on back up to center. Reach your feet towards the sky. Reach your hands up and grab your legs or your feet. And play with bending and straightening your arms and legs. If there is a different inversion you'd prefer to do, go ahead. Invert however you like. And whenever you feel complete with inverting, you can make your way to your final resting pose. Get comfortable. Maybe bring your attention simply to your breath, or recall an intention you set for your practice today, or just give your mind permission to wander. Begin to find some deeper breaths. Let your body move around bit by bit. Take your time, letting your movements gradually get bigger and bigger. When you're ready for bigger movement, gently make your way up to the feet, gently, if you prefer. And bring your hands to your heart. Thank you for sharing practice today. The light within me sees and honors the same light within you. Namaste.